Hey everyone, so I can always show you a beauty product or make a funny video and post something like that for you, but at the end of the day, I am going to be a social worker and there's some things that matter to me more than those things. There are real causes out there, real people that need to be heard, and I felt like today I needed to make a video about two really good causes that you guys can support or might not even know about that could really use your help. So that's what I wanted to dedicate this video to today. The first cause that I want to talk about is Rickleberry's Dolphin Project. Really the main work that Rickleberry does right now with this project is his work on the dolphin slaughter in Taiji, Japan. And if you don't know about this, I think it's between September and March, September and May. In Japan, they round up dolphins using these really horrid methods. They separate them from their babies. The ones that other people don't want or don't want to buy, the aquariums, if they don't want to buy them, they kill them. And literally, the water turns red with blood. And there's a documentary about it called The Cove that came out a couple of years ago that really goes into detail about this. And what he does every year is he works to shorten the amount of time that they do the slaughter or to stop the fishermen from doing it completely, because that's obviously the goal. So right now he's working on that. He also was part of an effort to rehabilitate and release 3 dolphins back into the ocean who had actually been in captivity, which was a major contribution because it shows that dolphins in captivity can go back into the wild. People say, oh well, once they're born there or once they're there, they're stuck there forever, they don't know how to survive on their own in the ocean. That's not true. He showed us that all 3 of those dolphins went back to their families, back to their pods, and are surviving and thriving happily in the ocean. One other thing that he recently did was he was a participant in a movement to get marine seaquariums banned in India, and it worked. So nationally there's going to be no captive dolphins or whales in India because of the effort that he was involved in. This is a big deal if you're someone who doesn't believe that these big animals should be in captivity, and this is coming from me, who was going to be a dolphin trainer. This was my life goal until I did a paper in college and I discovered, all of these secrets and all of these things that SeaWorld and other marine mammal parks do that participate in, this horrible trade. Their involvement is just terrible. So that's one cause that you guys can really support, and what they're doing is they're trying to raise $75,000, and that's a big goal, but they already have, a good starting amount, and I'm going to put the link down below if you guys want to donate and read a little bit more about the Dolphin Project and the organization in whole, and there's a website. But that is a really great cause, and they are actually making a difference for these animals, so that's something I wanted to share with you. Another cause I wanted to tell you about is something that I literally just found out about yesterday. I just got done reading a book for grad school called The Myth of the Welfare Queen, and in it, chronicles the lives of 2 women. One is Sherry Honkala, and she was the vice president running for the Green Party with Jill Stein, I believe her name is. And another one was Odessa Williams, and she was a poor woman, not plural, a poor woman in North Philadelphia, and it chronicled their lives as they struggled with welfare and poverty. And the point was that after I got done reading the book, I looked online to see if there were any sort of homeless organizations or places near me, here where I live in New Jersey, and I found that not too far away, there's a place called Tent City, New Jersey. And Tent City is kind of a name for homeless encampments all over the place, where people just set up tents or build shacks, their own makeshift homes together in a community. I found out there is a Tent City, New Jersey, not very far from me, and they are in need of your help. They don't have potable water, they need bottled water donations, they need food, they need money, because there's 80 to 100 people living in the woods in this encampment, and they need first aid kits and all kinds of things. And I think it's terrible that in New Jersey, such a expensive state to live in, such a populated state, that we still have people living like this. And the township that they live in is not doing very much to help them. They're trying to get them off of the lot. There's a big population of a certain religion that really wants them gone, that they made a petition and they brought it to all these people to try to get these people forcibly removed. They showed up at the encampment with bulldozers, the cops were there, and they're doing everything they can to get these people out and sort of moving them into shelters, but there's just really not any action happening. They said that they were going to work to get all of these people into a shelter, and in the end only about 4 or 5 of them ended up being moved off of the camp, from what I understand. So, a documentary called Destiny's Bridge and a foundation called the Destiny's Bridge Foundation was formed about this camp. My heart goes out to these people. I've been trying to make a little bit of money online to send a check or go get some donations to drop off to them because their future and their fate is really kind of up in the air right now with what the township is doing and the way that they're living. And it's going to get colder soon, you know, fall and winter are on the way, and these people are going to need to stay warm, they're going to need food, they're going to need a lot of things. So my purpose of sharing this with you is I'm also going to put the website for that down below, and if you guys want to help or you know anybody who can help, spread the word because these people also need our help. A lot of us, if you're watching this, you probably have internet, you probably have a phone or a computer, and you're very fortunate to have these things. And it's very easy when the homeless are camped out in the woods or on a lot somewhere away from the public eye, it's easy to forget that they're there and that, you know, out of sight, out of mind sort of thing, but they are there and they do need our help. So that's what I wanted to make a video on today, was to share these two causes with you and spread the word because they're both very good causes that need help, and they're not begging for money. That's the thing. They're very humble and they're appreciative of what they have, but their situation means that they could always use a little bit more. So thank you for watching, and if you have any questions, comment down below and I will do my best to answer them or direct you to someone who can. I hope you can help out.